What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Star Wars Shatterpoint Battle Report. I'm joined once again by Alex.
Hello.
And we got some new terrain on the table. Been looking to get these little cliffs on the table for a little bit. Rest assured, they are not elevation 2 or elevation range 2. So that is not a giant line of sight blocking mass on the table.
As cool as that would be.
As cool as that would be. But it does make for some cool other stuff here. So yeah, we got a game going on here. Alex, I see some Inferno Squad on your side, and I'm trying an all clone list over here, breaking out CT9904.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna see how well that goes. So yeah, we're gonna go take a look at that in just a second. And remember, guys, if you like what you see, hit that like, comment, subscribe buttons. Check out patreon.com/AegisBrandStudios. A couple bucks a month keeps the lights on. And you can also go to iwargame.net, use code AegisBrand, let them know we sent you, and save 10% on one of these great pre-marked maps. Anyway, let's take a look at the squads. All right, so I see 2 of your favorite units on the board here.
Yeah, I got my favorite meta threats and my favorite Republic Jedi, bringing it together. We got Luminara Inferno. On Lumi's side, we have, of course, Barriss and Fifth Brother for some fun lightsaber tie-winning action. And, of course, we have the regular Inferno Squad loadout. Our first primary Iden, our second primary Gideon Hask, and also the ISBs. Or the ISFs. It's going to be great. Yep. I think this list has some real potential.
Well, Lumi's great, Iden's great.
Everything's great.
It's all great, yeah. And across the way, I got half the batch here. We got Hunter with Captain Rex and the ARFs, and then we got CT9904, or Bad Crosshair, with Wrecker and Omega, and Echo and Tech, just to kind of make the eras work here. So it is pure clone troopers.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to pan out. This is either going to work really well for me, or it's going to fall so flat on its face. But I wanted to try it, and what better litmus test than to throw it up against some Inferno Squad there?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, exactly. We are deployed. We're ready to go. We have shifting priorities as our mission. Yeah, there we go. I get it right eventually. We got the Inferno Squad on one side, Luminara and the Fifth Brother. Hey, this is basically just what if Barriss converted Luminara to the Inquisitors, right?
Brought her with.
Oh, there's a fun project. We got to do Inquisitor Luminara.
Oh, that could be good.
Anyway, then over here we got Hunter with the ARPs and Rex, and CT9904 with the rest of the batch. So we are all set, ready to go, and we're going to find out what the first mission looks like. And we have recon enemy positions. So Lumi's Point and Hunter's Point are going live. First activation of the game, we got Wrecker and Omega. I think I'm actually quite okay with this. I think if anyone can withstand the barrage of ISFs, it's probably Wrecker and Omega.
I honestly don't hate it.
All right, so we got his bulldoze kicking in first, and then we got his movement, and we're just going to get as far up as we can, right to there. Oh, geez, as we push him around everywhere.
Yeah.
6 dice on boom into the ISF. And then we're just going to turn this into, I think, a expertise, because that'll give me 2 strikes, and I'm
blocking 5.
What the hell, dude? So 1 goes through. So you're gonna take a damage and be pinned at the very least. Jeez.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I don't like those dice. Okay, and that's Wrecker all done. All right, coming off that amazing defensive roll. Yeah, you know what? Eat your Shatterpoint card.
Yeah, I am going to pay a force to shuffle it back in.
All right.
And we're going instead with Lumi.
All right.
I'm actually kind of okay with that.
Cool. Lumi up next.
Yeah, she's going to have a pretty boring turn. She's just going to take advantage of the fact that this isn't really Elevation 2.
By the way, I'm noticing you have 2 force spent at the moment.
1 for the Shatterpoint and 1 for this sprint.
Oh, okay. You had already taken that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it's like, wait a minute. Why? Did I miss something here? Oops.
Going great.
Board state.
Here. Board state, indeed. She's going to go right to as far up as she can with this.
Yep. Will she be doing a hunker?
Yes, so she's just going to hunker right over to here. Not break her lightsaber in the process.
Exactly.
And call
Beautiful.
it a day.
2 points for the ISFs. Batch responding with Hunter, and oh my goodness, Hunter should have pursued.
I mean, you can.
Okay. We're going to reserve Hunter because I don't think I'm quite ready for him to go because I think he's kind of good at hunting down ISFs. Instead, we got Crosshair. So Crosshair is going to do a move to position. And we're just going to move him up to there.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to have the ARF, because he gets to move move another character as part of that. We're just going to have the ARF move up, start getting things within, so not quite within range 5.
Almost in range
Almost.
5.
He doesn't get to benefit from the thing, but
Oh, yeah.
but still moving him up a little bit. Crosshair is going to spend another force. We're going to use Reflector Disc. I'm actually very excited. This is kind of cool. We're using Wrecker as the target, and we're going to just punch those ISFs again.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, we're just going to try and punish them. The other thing I'm going to do, and this might bite me, but you're going to get rid of the pin as soon as they activate.
I will. As soon as they activate, they get rid of it.
We're going to get rid of your pin, and we're just going to add an additional strike to the results here.
That's pretty cool.
So 8 dice coming in. Wrecker coming to play. Crosshair coming to play here.
You do still have Hunter's.
I have already adjusted it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and then adding the strike.
Yeah, strike. I just get to block 3.
You're blocking 3 there. My 2 expertise is going to be a crit, a strike, and a strain. So we'll just do this and do this, and so 5 go through, which is my tree.
Yeah.
Sorry, only 4 go through, but that's still enough to take you down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't shove you, because if I shove you, I don't take you down. Mm-hmm. But I am going to reapply a pin and apply a strain onto these guys. Yeah,
real bad.
Actually, you know what? You're going to be getting rid of one of those things.
I'll be getting rid of both when they wake up.
Yeah. We're going to still take you down, I guess.
Yeah.
We're going to still take you down. Sadly, he doesn't take a point back, but we go to 0, and we get some momentum, and I got some momentum for taking down the ISFs, who are already wounded before they even start the game.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah, that's good for me. Back over. Come on, ISFs. Yes, ISFs!
You know, I'm still kind of okay with this.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So ISF's reserved, eh?
Yeah, I think they're already close enough to the midline that they can help support Hask's ability, and
because apparently you don't care about being wounded.
And I don't want them dead yet, so I think we're just going to reserve them. I get to peek thanks to Lumi's ability, and then immediately go with Fifth Brother.
All right, I think we're about to lose the center point.
That's the hope.
Through the magic of punching Wrecker in the face.
And winning ties. Sometimes
ties.
The objective matters. Sometimes.
Although I do like I'm seeing a lot of force expenditure on your part.
Yes, I've spent a ton of force, and I'm continuing to do so.
Yeah.
We are just going to beat you up.
Yep. Well, okay then. 7 dice against my 5 on tuning out distractions.
7 plus a strike from Hask.
All right, I like to see 2 fails. I hate to see 2 fails.
My 1 expertise is a crit and a damage.
So I'll block 1 and I'll turn a crit to a fail.
Okay,
so basically 2 is what I'm blocking here.
Yep. So I've got 4 plus a damage going through.
I also have a dash on top of this.
Yeah.
So 4 plus a damage. Okay, so we got 4 successes in.
Yep, we have 2 shoves and a strain, so 1 shove's going to get ignored. The second one's going to put you right to the edge there.
Yep.
But that's A-okay with me, because the free ability kicks in.
Yep, that repulse.
I will be following up on the shove, actually.
Yeah, so you had no issues with keeping within that range at all.
And then force repulse, I'm going to be pushing you 2 away.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to eat 3 damage.
Okay.
And we're just going to dash over here.
How dare you?
Yeah, we're just.
That's brutal, actually.
Yeah, so we'll eat 3 damage. We'll just dash over there. Keep some parity on. Well, not quite parity on points, but I'm not going to be as far behind going into the next round. Nice turn by Fifth Brother. Mm-hmm. You'll score 3.
Yeah,
there we go. We have Hunter going at this point, so we are going to choose another whatchamacallit trooper here. Mm-hmm. Bad Batch. And
we're actually reposition.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh no! Oh my goodness!
We're gonna have Wrecker just come back here.
Oh, this is brutal.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a move on Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And Hunter's just gonna get over here, and then we are going to make sure we're a knife fighter.
Yep.
And then we're gonna spend 1 force. I'm getting dangerously low on force here, and we're just gonna.
Same here.
We're just gonna get up here, and we're gonna shank Fifth Brother.
Okay.
5 dice coming in. Not awful. Awful. It's going to be
4.
It's going to be, so 2 crits are going to go through, basically. Okay. 2 crits, and apparently I got a dash on top of all that.
Yeah, he's very fast.
So you're steadfast, correct?
And protection.
Yeah, so take 2 damage in the grand scheme of things.
Alrighty.
And yeah, there we go. And Hunter, being the perfidious scoundrel that he is going to shank Fifth Brother in the back now.
Yep.
And we're going to coordinated fire expose you.
Alright.
So yeah, I need to find out what I want to do with my single fail. All right, so we're going to turn that into an expertise, get the reposition off that. We're going to get, let's see, yeah, we'll get 4 through, 2 crits and 2 crits from expertise. We'll shove you once.
After steadfast.
After steadfast, yep. So I'm not going to take the point back from you because I'm going to do other things here.
Terrible.
We are going to do a quick dash over to here. And then we are going to do a quick reposition. And because of elevations, I can go right... nah, we're just going to reposition right...
That makes sense.
Yeah, right down there.
Which steals my back point.
I'm coming for your stuff! And that is going to be... that's going to be Hunter all done, it looks like. Puts us back on 0, and we both get some momentum.
All right.
Who's up next?
After peeking, we're going to go with Hask off the top.
All right. I kind of suspected. Yeah, you dropped a hint about using force, and I thought it was either Hask or Barris.
Yeah. So he's going to start with a cool move right up to there. He's going to spend a force for a cool dash.
That's okay. All the cool kids are spending force. Who put that ingress point there?
Not me. And then because we end in range of a cool clone target there, we're going to be shooting him with a focus.
Shooty shoot. Okay, Wrecker's probably taking a nap here. I got 5 dice. You got 9 dice.
Plus a strike.
Plus a strike.
Why'd you say that out loud?
I mean... Do you convert any of those into crits? You do. So you got the 2 crits you need.
Yeah, 2 expertise is a crit and a damage.
Oh, but here's the irony of it all. My 2 right here is a block and a crit to a strike. So I'll block 3. You still got your 2 through.
I got 2 plus a damage.
Yeah. So it's 2 is what you needed because with your damager you can do a potential 5.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing 5 to you and taking you down.
Yeah, so Wrecker's going to take a bit of a nap here. I need to keep you to 1 more, which... I mean, I think that was a bit of a pipe dream. I almost pulled it off. I mean, if I had rolled 1 more expertise instead of a fail, I would have actually pulled it off, which would have been really cool because I would have turned a crit to a fail.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You'll take this point back.
And I have 2 whole triggers.
You have 2 whole triggers?
Yeah, Empire Sending Its Regards and Flow of the Force.
Oh, that's right. So, Flow of the Force and Emperor Sends Its Regards trigger. Hask just kind of gets into a better position there. And Barris
goes to engage with Hunter.
Yep, there we go. And then you will score 3, it looks like.
3 plus a momentum.
Yeah. So we're just trading those 3 points a little bit here. Back over to the batch, we got the Shatterpoint. We're going to go with CT9904, and we're just going to take out Fifth Brother.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So 8 dice coming in. I'm not using any of my other fancy abilities here. And this just becomes a strike.
Oh, I think he's taking a dirt nap.
Oh boy, howdy is he ever, I think. Because my 1 expertise here is going to be a crit and strike, so 5 go through, which is my tree.
Yep.
Flow of the Force triggers, get rid of those conditions there. I'm going to take my reposition with Crosshair, and we're just going to get up to there. And I think what we're going to do is then we're just going to move right to there. Just backstop them on everything there. Because I took out Fifth Brother, I do get some momentum for that. I refresh 2 force on top of all that. And then I score 3. Because I take that center point back. And that's some momentum for everyone again. Next up.
After much deliberation, we're going with Barris.
All right. I kind of suspected Barris might be next, just the way you were discussing everything.
Yeah.
Is Barris about to go punch a
She's
Hunter?
got a really straightforward activation called Focus Punch.
All right. Barris into Hunter. I got 6 dice. You got 7?
Yep, because of the focus.
Oh, geez. 4 crits.
Bad. And 3 expertise is crit, strike.
So I think 5 crits are going through here because, I'm just getting 2 more blocks into recover.
And the reposition is beautiful.
Wow.
So that's going to be the tree.
That is a wild Barris roll right there.
Yeah.
All right. Barris continues to be a menace in your hands.
You're going to start with a reposition and then shove you 3 times.
Because I was nice and backstopped there, and that reposition just really destroyed that position. All right. So that point's going back to you. You're not closing out the struggle, but you're
I am
definitely
going to be following up with these shoves
just
to get down to here.
Yeah, because now you're backstopped as well.
I'm backstopped, and I want to make sure I'm ending within 3 of you because I do get a free ability. And that free ability is going to
Whoa.
be force shove all the way into the corner.
I'm assuming that's what
Yes.
you're pushing back into the
As
corner.
far away as possible.
Friggin' bears, man. Okay. 5 crits.
And then we have a Flow of the Force trigger.
Yep. And Aiden's Flow of the Force.
Yeah, she's just going to be dashing right up to here,
Yep.
get some extra movement. Things are going great for Barris.
Great activation. Absolutely fantastic. All right. We got... Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
Rex up next. All right. Rex is going to target himself with his Dashy Dash. Get a move on Soldier. So he gets himself a sweet little hunker there. And then we're just going to take a pot shot into Hask.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a coordinated fire exposed coming in. 7 dice. My dice have been on friggin' fire today.
I got my one good defense roll at the start, and since then they've been fine.
So for the record, I rolled 7 dice and got 8 successes.
Cool, you're getting 7 through.
So I'm going to do my bottom tree. I'm only dealing 4 points of damage to you, but I'm shoving Hask
Twice.
Send him. Yeah, just get him off there.
Off here.
And we'll just follow up right to the wall there because that's the best I can really do. And then I do have my reposition that I got. So what we're going to do with Rex, we're just going to reposition right over to here, take this point back, and also make it difficult for Hask to get back up there.
Yeah.
And then I got Force, so I might as well just do a defensive maneuvers.
Yeah.
Just to get another hunker on there.
Yeah. And then what's your second action?
Oh my goodness!
You want a hunker?
Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna hunker.
Yep.
We're just gonna toss all the stuff down there. So, and then I'll score 3, putting us back on the center point.
Yep.
There we go. Who's up next?
Off the top, we've got Aiden. We're gonna do some fun stuff.
Aiden's ability or identity triggers.
Yep. We're moving around some ISFs.
They finally get to move after.
They finally get to move. She also gets to move.
Yeah.
Then she's going to do a cool little climb action.
Climb. And does that put you within 2? Sure does.
Cool.
So that's going to strip all those hunkers that I worked hard for.
But we're not done moving yet. We're going to spend my last force to dash right over to here and gain a focus.
I honestly was not expecting Aiden to go into melee, so I thought my hunkers were good for a bit.
No, her melee is actually quite good.
So, all right. So she's going to get a focus. She's throwing 8 dice plus a free
7.
strike. Oh, 7? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 7 dice plus a strike from Hask.
Yep. Not too bad.
Not too bad. I'm
3 expertise is going to be 2 crits and 2 blocks to fails.
So I will block 2.
Okay, so I'll get 3 through.
3 through, which is you got the shove, which you needed.
Yes.
And because you got rid of my hunkers, I'm no longer steadfast, so you take the point back.
Yeah.
So
with 3, we're going to be hitting you with an expose, 4 damage in that shove.
All right. Yeah, the shove is actually the big deal right there. That was unfortunate. I was hoping to mitigate enough of it. I had a great defense roll, but unfortunately, you turning my crits off, or my defense
turning off
points.
defenses is really good, yeah.
Yeah, who would have thought? And that's going to cap out the struggle.
Yeah.
You score 3 points, and boom, we're done. All right, thought I was coming back there for a little bit, but that was a beautiful move by Aiden, and we're going to move on to so much for the element of surprise. Priority objective is going to be, okay, good. That's the ARFs point right there, which is excellent. And we're going to top deck the ARFs. All right, let's see what's going on here. ARFs are going to get over here, and I think I might have to spend a force to get within 3, because I want to be able to take advantage of some stuff here. We're going to spend a force for defensive maneuvers, and we're just going to get some guys up to there, and we're going to start taking some shots.
Okay.
And we're going to start by shooting this guy into Aiden.
Okie dokie.
They're going to get a hunker within 3 of Rex, so Rex is actually, I forgot he had the exposed. We're going to get rid of that instead of giving him some more health back.
Yeah.
So there we go. And into Aiden here with the first one.
Okay.
Clones are coming to play today, man.
So is Aiden. Holy cow.
So just an extra strike, but still, I've got a lot of great successes here.
She's going to be blocking 4 with a recover and a reposition.
Okay. Well, 2 still go through, it looks like.
Way.
So we're just going to shove you back to there. You're also going to be pinned.
Yeah, she's going to choose to use the recover to peel the damage off and stay pinned.
Okay. And then don't you get a reposition as well?
Yeah. Then she's going to reposition and get rid of
There
that
you
pin.
go. Then this ARF has line of sight on Hask, so we're just going to try and take him out, because he's only got, like, what, 4 health left?
4 health left, yeah.
Alright. And we will just turn this into another strike because of
I'll block 2.
Hunter. And then I'll get 3 through. So we're going to do 3 damage, a pin, and a disarm.
Okay.
Is what we're going to do, and we're just going to shove you away here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to spend my last force on I'm Always First Kid.
Yeah.
So Rex is just going to dash over to here, get this back point, and now I have the choice of going into Hask or going into Iden with a 5-die attack. 5 dice going into Hask, and that is not too shabby. That's going to be 4 through. Oh my goodness, I'm not taking out Hask.
He's blocking 5 and getting a recover.
You've done that a bunch of times. You were disarmed. Oh no, you were disarmed. Not
Yep.
Okay.
Does anything go through?
No, nothing goes through.
He's gonna recover the disarm, I think.
Yep. Okay. But I'll still take that point.
Yep.
And I'll score 3 because I have the priority. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Both of us at 0 force, and that's going to be the ARF's point.
Okay.
And you have a Shatterpoint, or you have the ISF.
Wow, look at you peeking.
You have 1 card left. I wonder what it is.
I think we are going to be going with Shatterpoint.
Cool. So Iden is Shatterpointing?
Yeah. So she's going to start, strip this pin.
Yes, sir.
With a dash.
You gotta,
get a real dash. I think we're actually going to dash him.
For when he wakes up, he's contesting with Rex?
Yeah.
I
dash
don't
him
mind
back over here.
Okay, and then she dashes.
She dashes, and then she's going to move down and go into melee with this ARF over here, because we want this back point.
You probably want a good shove angle, so like right about there.
Right about there.
Yeah,
Get rid of
about
that hunker.
Yeah, and you're going into melee, which confuses me, but
I think it makes a lot of sense, because here comes 6 die with a free strike.
I feel like you're really banking on your expertise is what's happening.
And it's not working out too terribly, because 1 expertise in melee is a crit and a block to a fail.
So I'll block 2, and you'll get 4 through. Yep.
Yeah. Which on this side is going to be...
You got what you needed, which is the important thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I need to do 7 to kill you?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just kill you.
Okay, cool. So the ARFs go down. You got a Flow of the Force and Empire Sends its Regards.
Yeah.
So
first things first, we pick an enemy unit within 4. I think that might just be... Wrecker Omega.
Just toss a condition on him?
Yeah, we put a strain on him.
Yeah.
They get rid of it when they wake up, but there's no other options. I also get to recover and dash, so there goes that last damage on her.
Yes, sir.
And we're just going to get to a better position on that point.
So like right on the point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I also get Flow of the Force to dash another character.
And you can start getting Barris into a better position.
I actually like where she is.
Oh, that's right. There's no point over there.
There isn't.
No, there's no point being scored
You're right.
over there.
So yeah, you know what? I am going to be bringing her back in.
Yep. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, beautiful. And that's 3 in a momentum for you.
And another momentum because we landed on 0.
Yes, sir. I get some momentum too. And then we got this going on. It's going to be Lumi's point. And that brings us to the to Tekko. All right, we're just going to abandon this side over here because I think I have a better shot at doing stuff into Iden.
Yeah, Lumi's really tanky right now.
Yeah. And we're just going to, because I got no force, unfortunately. If I had a force, it was dash up here, then just walk over and double body the point there. But that's not how this is going to work. So now we're just going to go into Iden with 2 6-die attacks. Starting with Tech. And then I got to decide if that's a strike or an expertise, eh? So the expertise is going to give me 1 crit. You're blocking 4 because apparently Inferno Squadron brought their defensive dice on.
Yep.
Like just absolutely bonkers today.
Yep.
How many dice did you roll?
I rolled 5, and then this 1 expertise turned into 2.
Are you
blocks.
serious?
Yeah.
1 turns into 2. That's insane.
Sorry, I just brought it from over here and left the fails.
Okay. Well, that's 1 shove at the very least, and we'll just shove ourselves over, and we'll do it again. So let's just get you the shove here. Now, unfortunately, I'm just out. Even if I didn't shove, Echo is just out of range 4, unfortunately. So we'll stick with the 2 damage in the shove, and Echo is just kind of left out there on his lonesome, which really kind of sucks, which puts me in a bad spot this turn, because I'm only going to score 1.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go. All right, priority point for the ISFs are going to be Lumi's point again. So you're scoring 2 right off the hop, and we got the ISFs. So the ISFs...
Starting with a move action. This one's going to dash over to here.
Yes, sir.
And this one's going to hit this ingress point, climb up to right over here.
Yep.
And then we're going to start laying into
blasting.
Start blasting, yeah.
All right. Melee 1 starting first. I got 5 dice.
I got 5 with a free strike. 3 expertise in melee is a crit and a strike.
So 2 crits go through.
Okay. That's going to be 2 damage and a pin.
All right, I'll take it. And then now you got the shooty shoot.
Which is 6 plus a free strike.
I got the exact same roll there.
I
think you got at least 3
2
through.
crits.
You got 3 through. Yeah.
You're blocking how many? 3?
3, yeah.
So 3 go through, which is going to be total of 5 damage after I reapply that.
There we go, and that's Rex down.
Yeah.
So that is Rex down, and you're going to score 4 and a momentum.
And I get 2 triggers.
So Barris dash from Flow of the Force, and these guys dash from the Empire Sends Its Regards.
And put a disarm onto record.
Not going to lie, I think because of that awful Techo activation, that might be game. So we're going to see if I can pull myself out of this one. Priority point is going to be Loomies, which is awful for me.
Yep.
And we're going to go with the Shatterpoint. All right, Desperate Times, Desperate Measures. We have a move plus a Knife Fighter dash.
Which hits that ingress point.
Or striking distance dash, I should say, rather.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to start into Barris with 5 dice.
Okay.
And, okay, that's pretty darn good.
I'm only blocking 2.
That's going to be another strike and that's going to be a crit, sorry, going through plus a dash.
Okay.
So 3 go through, which is actually going to be 4 damage, a strain, and 2 shoves.
Okay.
So Barris is going to get shoved down there, and Hunter's just going to shove himself up to there. And now we're going to do a 7-die attack into Lumi here.
Yep.
And hope for the best.
Her hunker's good and gone as well now.
Yeah, the hunker is good and gone. Oh, good, there is a fail there. There's 2 fails. And unfortunately, that is just going to get me 1 attack through because your defense dice have been bonkers today.
Expertise on this side.
Not even your expertise, man. Like you've been consistently rolling like 4 successes on almost all your rolls.
Yeah, and this was 4 successes, crit to fail, or crit to strike, strike to fail.
Yeah, so I take nothing. I score nothing this round, unfortunately. And we go into your turn. Doesn't matter what happens, you win. Yeah, so ISFs win the game. All right, so let's chat about this game because, oh my goodness, I felt like I was starting so strong.
You had a phenomenal start. You were really effectively denying Flow with the Force. You were picking a target, taking them down. Crosshair had 2 very solid activations. He was doing some really cool things, and then I started to be able to steamroll a bit.
Well, it wasn't even the steamrolling. It's like your dice were fairly on the curve. I don't think any of your attack dice were really weird or anything like that.
But I had some very important defensive spikes.
Yeah, almost all of them. Like your defensive dice were just, I could not chew through them this game at all.
The ISFs went down relatively quickly. They did tank real hard to start, and then Crosshair just wiped them off the map. Fifth Brother went down relatively quickly as well.
But Aiden and Hask tanking the amount of shots that they did.
Yep.
The fact that Hask didn't go down to Rex there, not that it would have made a huge difference, but didn't go down to Hask there. Aiden, I mean, just tanking everything. I just wanted to get some repositions over here.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. And then Lumi at the end there.
Yeah, she only wound up defending once, but the fact that I walked up there, had a kind of boring activation, but then just stood there and was like, yeah, if you shoot me, it's 8 defense die with crit mitigation.
Boring activations win games, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's really what it kind of comes down to. And unfortunately, I was in a position, like, you put Hunter well, actually, you know what? Hunter being over there really didn't matter all that much.
He was still able to get back, especially because we were definitely remembering to do those dashes after primary walks.
Yeah, it wasn't on camera, but they definitely got done.
Yes, because he was over here in the very, very corner. He was able to get back onto this point.
Yeah. Honestly, if a couple of my attacks had gone through a little bit better, I think I could have pushed it a little bit further. I don't know if that would have been enough to sway the game, but man, that Techo activation, that one hurt a lot. They
were rocking a hard place on that activation. It was either go into, because you had no force, it was either shoot into 8-die crit mitigation Luminara or go over towards.
So here's the kicker: if I hadn't done I probably shouldn't have bothered trying to take out Hask over here. It sounded like a good idea at the time.
Being able to dash with the I'm always first kid into this back point was big.
Which was nice, but at the same time, I could have held on to the force and I could have secured this point over here as well, right? I also would have body blocked Barris.
You would have effectively body blocked Barris from getting over there.
Yeah, so that might have been the better play in the grand scheme of things. The other thing that I noticed early on, and I missed it, is I didn't use my full movement on this ARF Trooper right here. I actually could have gotten him within range 3 of Rex.
Yeah.
which
Without
would have
using
saved
the
me.
defensive maneuvers.
Right, and I opted not to move the full distance. I should have done some pre-measuring there. Because that would have made a big difference as well. I would have had an extra force kicking around, which meant that these guys could have done the better move of getting over here, or even just getting over here and double bodying the point, right? Although this one was the better one because I think that was the priority.
It was the priority, yeah.
So, yeah, Techo unfortunately was my weak link in this particular game, and I think that comes down to when they got drawn.
Yeah, they got drawn at a really unfortunate point, and we did run through our force like madmen today.
I will say, I think I got good value out of my force.
You did. All of your
you
force did good things. Yeah. They all did very good, important things. It's just we ran through them really quickly.
Yeah. And I like what these guys were doing. Like, I think my team actually did quite well, and you were definitely on the curve. You know, ISF's doing what the ISF's doing, all this sort of stuff.
Yep.
It would have been nice. A lot of the time, I feel like I was one block away from being able to hold my position.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, right?
Yeah.
And the crit mitigation that or the defense mitigation you were doing with Aiden hurt me.
Yes, I don't usually get to put her in melee all that much, but her melee is really good.
I don't know if I'd say it's really good. It's fine.
Her expert, 6 die, fine. If she gets that 4 stash, it's 7 die, but you get her with good positioning, that's going to be 6 or 7 die with an extra strike from Hask's ability, and your turn on 1 expertise. It's a crit and a block to a fail.
My big thing is looking beyond just the straight numbers. I think it puts her in a position where she's very overexposed by getting into melee, which is why I don't think it's great. I think it's fine. I think it's as a last ditch effort, it works really nicely.
It's just both times she came up, you had a character with either a hunker and an extra expertise, or 3 hunkers.
Well, that was the annoying thing. Rex just needed 1 more success to not get pushed off there.
Yeah.
The Arch just needed 1 more success to not die or get pushed off here. And that's what I'm saying. 1 more success was all I really needed in a lot of cases. So, yeah, Aiden showed up. You kind of did a little showboating with her this game.
She did some really good stuff. She walked up the board and just
she
started clocking people.
She did some showboating, so we'll give her that one there. But either way, I mean, I think there's something to this list. It just unfortunately didn't work today.
I think all of your pieces, minus the Techo activation, did do good things. They did important things. They did powerful things.
You know what I kind of wish? I kind of wish that these were the Elite Troopers and not Techo.
Yeah.
Because that would have given me some exposes with Crosshair, which could have been really cool.
Yeah, that could have been something.
But anyway, there we go. So, Inferno Squad takes it into. Inferno Squad doing what Inferno Squad does.
Inferno Squad do that.
They are very good against Republic that don't have Jedi. Let's just be honest there. But there we go. Alex, great game, man. Had a lot of fun. We will see you guys next time. Happy wargaming.